Greetings, folks, and welcome to my classroom. I'm sitting in the Grand Tetons up a little-known trail called Paintbrush Canyon. Partway up, it's blocked by snow the rest of the way up, so I've stopped and looked back here. The lake you see closest to us is Lee Lake, L-E-I-G-H, and the lake in the distance is Jackson Lake. And I'm partway up this trail and looking around, and I hope when you get out you look around too, because there's a lot of things to be seen. I'm going to turn the camera around here now. Steady it. There we go. Sitting on this rock and looking at this view and the solitude around me, I'm noticing on this beautiful piece of granite there are these kind of a lime green speckles all over it. That's called lichen, L-I-C-H-E-N, lichen. Maybe in a future video I'll talk a little bit about symbiotic relationships. There are three types: mutualism, where two living things interact and both benefit. There's commensalism, where two things interact, one benefits and the other doesn't care. And there's parasitism, where two things interact, one benefits and the other's harmed. What we're looking at with lichen is a relationship called mutualism. That's where they both benefit each other. The rock is not a living thing, so it's not one of the organisms, but the lichen itself is made of two organisms. One is a plant, algae. That means it has chlorophyll, does the photosynthesis thing, makes its own food. But algae is kind of delicate, and it's the stuff that grows in your fish tank. Growing on the side of a barren rock high up in the mountains like this is not an easy environment, and algae can't live here alone. So it's got a relationship with a fungus, a type of fungus. Fungus is like mushrooms. It's not actually a plant, has no chlorophyll, can't make its own food, can't do photosynthesis. It has to get food from other sources. The source of food for the fungus here is the algae. The algae makes the food. The fungus creates a crust around the algae, which then gives it a nice protective layer so the algae can survive on this barren rock and the fungus gets food. Want to talk a little English here for a minute. We got a few weird words in English language. Fungus is one of those words because its plural is fungi. Kind of like cactus is singular and cacti is plural. Alumnus, one person who graduated. Alumni, a lot of people that have graduated. So fungus, fungi. Algae, on the other hand, is one of those funny words where singular and plural are the same. Deer, moose, elk, they all have singular and plural the same, and so does algae. Those that have been following for a while may know that I have a lot of bad jokes that I've learned over my years of teaching, and here's one of them. There was this lady named Algae, and she was shy and unsure of living in the world until one day she met a fun guy, and together they took a liking to each other. But last I heard, their relationship was on the rocks. You're welcome to moan now. Thank you.